Namaste, Pranam. Meditation on the Bhagavad Gita. Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Grathitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamritavarshinim Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayinim अम्बत्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम् O Bhagavad Gita, with which Lord Narayana himself gave enlightenment to Arjuna. The ancient sage Vyasa included it in the Mahabharata. O showerer of the nectar-like knowledge of non-dualism, the Advaita. O goddess contained in the 18 chapters. O my affectionate mother, the destroyer of rebirth, I meditate upon thee. And now, Krishna Vandana. Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kansachanuramardanam Devakim Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadguru. O son of Vasudeva, the destroyer of Kansa and Chanur, Mother Devaki's extreme delight, O Sri Krishna, the supreme teacher of the universe, my salutations to you. Today we are going to read that one of the most famous, aptly quoted Shlok 47 of the Bhagavad Gita. We all have heard that Shlok in so many contexts. Karmaṇy-evādhikāras mafaleshu kadāchana karma-phala-hetur bhūr saṅgo stvakarmaṇi. The mostly quoted shlok after yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyutthanam adharmasya tadatmanam srijamyam. After that shlok, possibly, this would be equally popular shlok of the Bhagavad Gita, karmaṇy-evādhikāras. Every now and then we keep on quoting it, but do we follow it? That is the big question. Sri Krishna has given this beautiful, key of salvation. He has given this the most important solution to get rid of the problems of this phenomenal world. And what Sri Krishna says, after having said in the previous verse of Yavanartha udapane sarvatha samplutodake. Like once a person gets Brahmajnana, what is the need for that knowledge which is contained in the Vedas? It is all limited knowledge for that matter. Like the water in the small lake, small pond, small well. You have this knowledge of Brahmajnana, Brahman, the ultimate knowledge. It is like the flooding waters everywhere around you. Water, water, water. Why should you worry? Why should you even think about that water in that small well? You have enjoyed the bliss of Satchidananda. So, having obtained that, now start your work. That is what Sri Krishna tells Arjuna. That get into that mode of getting the Brahmajnana. Be Atmavan. Fix your mind on the self and start doing your duty. Now, doing your duty is what? At this point of time, Arjuna's duty is to wage war against the evildoers, against the wrongdoers. That is his swadharma at this point of time. That is his righteous duty. And under the garb of the delusion of they are all my brothers, so what, they have done wrong to me, so what, they are creating such a tremendous unrighteousness on this earth. Still, they are my brothers, they are my own. How can I kill them? So what if they have done wrong to so many people? And that kind of delusionary affection Arjuna has started developing towards his enemy cousins. And Sri Krishna is warning him again and again, don't get into this foolish notion. They are yours and you are going to kill them. What will happen if you kill them? There will be all anarchy in the society. No, 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 that is not your lot to think about it. It is not your lot. You do your duty. You are a Kshatriya. Getting rid of evil, getting rid of wrongdoers is your primary duty. Stick on to that. Wipe out the evil from the face of the earth. Wipe out evil from the face of this Hastinapur, of this kingdom, and wage a war to protect the righteousness, to protect your right to the throne, which these cousins they have by deceit, they have taken it away from you. They are not sharing that throne with you. So now, Krishna, after giving all the philosophical justifications why Arjun should fight, now Krishna is telling, after having told him, gain that Brahmajnana. Don't look for these small water ponds, small water bodies. You will attaining the Brahmajnana, getting rid of the three gunas, you will attain to Brahmajnana by being devoid of the pairs of opposites, getting rid of the pairs of opposites. Go beyond happiness, unhappiness, go beyond joy and sorrow, go beyond pleasure and pain, go beyond hot and cold, and you will reach the Brahmajnana. You will reach the knowledge of the Brahman. And getting that knowledge of the Brahman, then all this worldly knowledge which is contained there in the Vedas would be like a small drop of water in that small pond, small lake, small well. Now, once having got this knowledge, how should one get involved in performing the duties in this world? This is what Sri Krishna tells. Karmaṇy-evādhikāras ma phaleṣhu kadāchana. Karmani. Karmani is in work. Eva, only. What is there only in the work? Adhikara. You have right only to perform the work that has fallen to your lot. That is your only right. That is all you can do. Ma phaleṣhu kadāchana. Don't ever hanker after the fruits of this work that has fallen to your lot. Whatever has come to your lot. Don't consider it big, don't consider it small. Just do your work that has fallen to your lot as a swadharma. It is not that you are doing anything unrighteous. You are doing righteous work. You get involved, you do that work, but don't keep your focus on the ultimate fruit. What will happen if I do it? Will I get this? Will I not get this? Don't worry about all those things, what you are going to get, what you are not going to get. Your duty is wholeheartedly, sincerely, tenaciously, perseveringly keep on doing that task which has come on your hand, which has come to your lot. karmaṇy-evādhikāras ma phaleṣhu kadāchana ma karma-phala-hetur bhūr. That ma is again not. Karma-phala-hetu bhūr. Let not the fruits of action be the motive. Karma-phala-hetu. Hetu is motive. Let that karma-phala, let that fruit of action be not the motive of doing the work. That is secondary. What will come after doing the work which has come to your lot, your swadharma, your karma that has come to you as a part of your swadharma? That phala, don't have hetu for that, don't have any motive for that. Now, te thy saṅgaha attachment astu ma te saṅgo stvakarmaṇi. Don't have your attachment. Don't let that attachment be towards karmani. Don't get attached under the garb that, okay, I don't have any control over the fruits, so why should I work? And this is what actually Arjuna has got into that situation, having been despondent. I will not wage the war. I will not participate in this war. So he is leading to inaction, akarmani. Sangaha astu akarmani. Te sangostva karmani. Don't get into that foolish trap of avoiding the work, getting into inaction, akarmani. But rather perform your duty. Don't focus your attention, don't make the fruit of the work as your motive. Just wholeheartedly do your work without any motive towards the fruits, and get out of this mindset of being inactive, of not waging the war. Now, seek to perform your duty. Your entire attention, your entire objective should be to perform your duty which has come to your Lord, but lay not claim to its fruits. Be you not the producer of the fruits of karma. You are not producing anything. Whatever karma has come to you, you do perform that. And whatever fruit is there, karma will give it to you. You don't bother about it. Whatever you do, that karma will bring you the fruits. You do good, get good fruits. You do bad, you get bad fruits. You remain inactive. There is no hope for you, there is no scope for you, and therefore Sri Krishna says, neither shall you lean towards inaction. You should not lean towards inaction, thinking that, oh, the fruits of my karma are not in my hands. So what? Your duty is to perform. Do that duty. Now, there seems to be an anomaly and defeat of purpose in this injunction of the Lord. Not an atom moves without a motive. Now, there is a dichotomy in this, that everything is predestined, like it is said. Even the leaves of the tree, which they move with air, with the wind. It is also predestined. That leaf will move at that time. Now, under such particular circumstances, how can Sri Krishna say that there is don't have any motive towards the karma, the fruits of the phala of the karma? Not an atom moves without a motive. Beings are all busy either to gain something or to ward off something unwanted. In the absence of such a motive, no action needs to be performed. Now, if I say the action that the fruit of the action that I do is not in my hands, why should I perform any action? Let the action happen on its own if that is the case. But now what has happened? Arjuna is not talking of not waging the war, not participating in the war with this kind of a philosophical motive, with this kind of philosophical thought of becoming a karmani. His way of avoiding the war, not participating the war, is basically an escapism. It is out of delusion that has come over him, that has come over his mighty warrior spirit, that delusion. And therefore he is speaking, I will not wage war. He's not talking, I will not wage war from the philosophical standpoint. That why should I wage war? After all, if anything is to be done, the Almighty, the Satchidananda will do. But that is not the thing. Arjuna saying is as an escapism, as it is because of the delusion. But the Lord induces Arjuna not to be motivated and at the same time be intensely active. Yes, herein lies the turning point in the life from prayas to shreyas. Prayas is all the efforts of a prayas are to enjoy these worldly enjoyments. And when there is that shift from prayas to shreyas, there is no the physical enjoyment, the worldly enjoyment is no more the motive. Then it is enjoying the bliss of the Lord, enjoying the bliss of the mother, enjoying the love of the mother. That becomes the motive. Good accrues from detachment and never from attachment. And once you get into this kind of mindset, you automatically detach yourself from the fruits of your action. Karma in itself is no evil, but it becomes so when mixed up with desire. We desire something very badly and get into that kind of action. That is the karma leading to the downfall. It is not desireless action then. It is motive. It is work with motive. And work with motive, you may succeed, you may fail. Fine. There is a joy, there is unhappiness also. There is sorrow also. If there is pleasure, there is pain also. That is what happens with work with motive, work with desire. Desire tainted karma gives continuity to the wheel of birth and death. The seekers after heavenly enjoyments are also slaves to desire. Even if you say, I don't seek any pleasures in this world, I only seek heavenly pleasures. But those are also pleasures. Even in heaven, you can't have only pleasures, there will be pleasure and pain. Conquerors of desire are they who care not for the fruits of karma. Freedom from desire is the real freedom. When duty is discharged untarnished by desire, clarity of understanding ensues. And that's why Sri Krishna keeps on telling us karma therefore has to be performed perfectly by the aspirant, unmindful of the fruits thereof, and not by avoiding karma. Do your duty. Do your duty without keeping your focus, without keeping your motive as the fruit of that action. I am working on this project because I will get promotion. Then what happens? For some reason or the other, you don't get promotion. And then it is all dejection, it is all frustration, it is all calamity. So I am working on this project. This project has come to me, and I am going to complete this project with full dedication, with my full heart in it, with my 100% efforts in it, with 16 annas of efforts in it, not half-heartedly. Whatever comes out, whatever is the outcome, that will get accumulated in my lot. Why should I worry about what is the outcome? Whether I will get promotion, whether I will get increment. No. All these things, they will happen at their time when they are due to you. Nobody can snatch away. When few things are due to you, you are supposed to get them. Nobody can snatch them away from you also. That is also the reality. So don't have fruit of karma as your motive. Just perform the work. Perform the karma. Now what Sri Ramakrishna is teaching in connection with this particular shloka. A boat may be floating on water, but no water should be allowed to get into it. Hmm? You are doing your karma in this world. You are doing all your efforts in this world. But let not the desire of fruits of karma get into the action part of your work. Get into that action, get into that work. No desires. Let the boat float on the water. Let not water get into the boat. If water gets into the boat, it is all gone. Man may live in the world, but no worldly desire ought to take possession of him. He has to work without any desire. He has to work without any attachment to the work, without any attachment to the fruits of work. That is the way a person should work. And that is what Sri Krishna has also reiterated in this 47th shloka of the Bhagavad Gita, that your right is only to the work that you do wholeheartedly, dedicatedly, with full dedication, with full honesty, with full perseverance, with full tenacity. Do your work. Don't hanker after the fruits. And under the garb of not hankering after the fruits of work, don't remain inactive. No, inactive you should never be. Whatever comes to your lot, perform that work. So that is Sri Krishna's advice to Arjuna and to all of us through this 47th shloka of the Sankhya Yoga of Bhagavad Gita. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Sri Krishna Arpanamastu. Jai Sri Ram Krishna. Jai Thakur. Jai Swami.